What's up, bros? It's Jim. I am going to take you through normal Dimensius real quick because it was a little tricky to figure out. Took us a couple pulls, even on normal. All right, so the first thing is you're going to split your group into two sides. You have the left side, you have the right side. We did odds left, evens right. You, at the countdown, it'll be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On 1, the tanks will take the gates, right? So you'll use your extra action button. It'll fly you through. Then at 0, everybody else takes theirs, right? Is that way the tanks get aggro first and blah, blah, blah. So let's see that in action. Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone goes through. The first thing that you're going to notice is that there's two ads that are here. Now, the reason why the ads are important is because when they die, they drop an orb. That orb needs to be picked up by somebody. They hold on to that orb, and they're used for two things. The first thing that they're used for is that when they come together, they drop some puddles on the ground that everyone has to stand in, which stops everyone from getting pulled in. Now, the second thing that they do is that there's these little circles that happen to individual players. Those players fly up in the air. Then the people that have the players that have the orbs from the ads have to walk over those circles to pull those people back down. So you'll see what I mean in a second. So first thing is we target this ad real quick, cleave in onto the boss. You'll see the orb drops right here. I tried to point at it. Can't really see it with my finger. The orb drops right here. I was supposed to pick it up, but it looks like Selly got that one. Now, in a second, you're going to see that everyone has to collapse. The boss is casting Devour. The two sides ads died. They dropped their orbs. People picked them up, and now we're going to collide. And when we collide, you're going to see in just a second, it drops this little purple stuff right on the ground here. That stops us from getting sucked in and wiping, right? Then everyone spreads out immediately after that. And this is the tank smash. Now, I'll show you another point of view when we get to this side, or if there's one that I see. But basically, it's just a circle that's around the tank, and it has killed so many people. So, two things about the tanking. One is that anytime you're out of range, it's just going to yank you in. It's going to keep pulling you. It's going to feel like you're stuck to a rubber band. Right? It's like gravity, right? That's the whole theme of this whole thing. So any tanks that are too far away, you're going to notice that you're too far, that you're getting pulled in. The other thing is that when they have the circle around them, which I was just talking about, is when the boss hits, everyone gets pushed back. People will fall off the edge. So you need everyone to get in closer so that they don't fall off the edge when the tank knock hits. So two things, tanks need to stay away from everybody, just in case they go far away, and you don't want people around them to get hit as well, because that can happen. And then make sure that when the tank smash goes off, everyone's ready. Someone's calling it out so that everyone runs in and no one falls off the edge. So there's the knockback right there that I was just talking about. There's two more ads now. So we're off the boss, on the ads. Ads are the most important. We crush these ads. Big glacial spike. That ad dies. I go pick up the excessive mass orb. Then there's a pool that spawns. Everybody has to get into this pool other than the tanks. So everybody else comes in here. The tanks don't do that because they have all their tank stuff going on. You don't want people to get knocked back. And it's also too far anyway, so the tank will keep getting yanked. Maybe the off tank can do that, but either way, everybody gets into the circle aside from the tanks. I'm a little slow here, but I'm a mage. I can do that. That's an annoying sound. Totally fine. We soaked that up. Now that that's soaked up, we didn't wipe. That was the check number 1. Now we're going to see two people on our side are going to get circles under their feet, and then they're going to fly in the air. So they get circles under their feet. They fly in the air. I'm right. Look where I'm standing. Right here. I'm in line, ready to be the bro that saves them. I go into the circle, suck them right back down. Boom. The bro is saved. Look at Selly was a little slow. What's going on, Selly? So I had to go into this circle to make sure that the other bro didn't get sucked off the edge. He didn't get sucked off the edge. We saved him so easy. And now this is the tank mechanic I was talking about. It's in a smash. Everyone's going to get knocked back. So you want to make sure that you're inside so you do not get knocked off. Boom. 2 more ads spawn. Again, off the boss, crushing these ads. There's little spread circles, but those are on every fight. All right, so I already have one. Sally already has one. And then someone else already has one. So a third person is going to need to run over, pick this up, and then pick this one up as soon as this one dies. Right as that one dies, we have another soak. Big important about this soak. Watch when it spawns. The soak spawns right here. Do not stand into the soak until you see that it has already exploded. So right there, not good, not good. Boom. Now you stand in it. Now you're soaking up the gravity. People get circles. Don't worry about it yet. Just make them go into the back of the circle, and back of the soak. And that way they can continue soaking the whole time. You don't want them to run and then you don't end up getting the soak, right? That would be terrible. So right now is when they run to the back. Boom. Shot up in the air. I'm right on it, dude. They call me Johnny on the spot right there. Boom. Now, here's the hide soon again, right? We've seen it already one time. When 2 of the orbs collide, it creates a pool on the ground. That's the safety zone. The orbs are the orbs that drop from the ads. So I have one, Sally has one, you know. So we all come together. We come together on the left side. We also come together on the right side. We're safe now. Everything is easy peasy. Then we spread back out. I'm almost dying, but it's all good because I got the best healer in the world right next to me. That was another knockback. So the things that you have to watch out for in phase 1 is all you need to do is kill the ads when they come out. It's super easy. Kill the ads when they come out. Pick up the orbs. Collide when the boss is doing devour so that you get the stuff on the ground. And then soak the excessive mass giant soak orb thing and suck your friends down. That's all you got to do in this phase. And then you're going right into the intermission or the next phase. So right here, we got ads again, but the boss is below 10%. So what do? Blast the boss. We just blast the boss because we know we're going to have the time. Look at it, plenty of time. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. So now we're going into, I think it's intermission, second phase, whatever. We're going into the galaxy. So this is where you're going to have to spam your flying button so that you can get on your dragon flying. Don't be like me and assume that you're just going to spawn a bird onto you and die. So you spam your dragon flying, you ride your mount. Don't go too fast either, because if you go too fast, you might run into these rocks right here. Ew, that would be terrible. So all you're doing is you're going through these circles. Don't try to go above the rocks. Don't try to go below the rocks. You go through them. And then you get unlimited vigor. So you just spam. You're spamming your speed forward, your dash forward, all your stuff. You're just spamming it the whole time because you have unlimited, right? So you just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Follow the arrows, follow the circles. Then you're going to land at the top right. The top right is the safety zone. We're pulling the ad over to this side on the right side. We're crushing this ad. Big damage into this ad right here. The only thing this ad does is a frontal. There's a second version of this ad that just does a round, like a get out circle. Now you're going to see some circles spawn on the ground. These are going to be ads. What you need to do is make a path, because in a second you're going to see the boss cock his hand back, right? It could be left, it could be right. I think it's always the same on normal, to be honest. So he cocks his hand back, and that's the lane that he's going to do a falcon punch right through. Boom! And if you're not all the way over here, right here, you see this right here? If you're not all the way over here, then you're going to die. So everyone gets off of the ad, unless you're a frost mage and you just cleave anyways. You get off of the ad. Someone marks one of these two, or you just kill both of them. But someone marks one of these two with a little ping system. And then we just blast these ads right here. Boom. We got a spot to go through right now. And now we're going to be looking right here. I heard the sound. I've already done this a million times, but you'd see him cock his hand back. Oh, there it is. Hands cocked. We run right to this little sliver. You have to go all the way there or you're going to get hit. Boom. Everyone's safe from the Falcon Punch. And now what do? Do it again. We kill this ad or this ad. Doesn't matter. We just want to get some space in because the second time he's going to do a pushback. And the pushback is strong. So you're going to need raid-wide movement speed. And you're going to want to kill that as fast as possible. And then stay in this side because the push for the first platform pushes you towards this way. So now we're getting pushed. We're running against it, trying to kill this ad. We had a lot of damage right here, to me. So we ended up killing this ad pretty quickly. If you didn't kill the ad, you would do the same thing. You would kill this right here. Then the boss would cock his arm back, Falcon Punch. And you would run all the way over to this little sliver, and then you would repeat. Go kill this right here, go up here. You know, it's the same thing over and over. But we ended up getting it right there. Everyone's alive, super fresh. And we mount up again. Going through these circles. Bro. Best normal fight I've ever done. Hands down, best normal fight, period. This is the sickest fight that I've ever done on normal. The only reason why I'm saying on normal is because I haven't done it on heroic or mythic yet, so I can't say it's the best boss ever, but it is absolutely fantastic. Can't believe how good this boss is. All right, we're basically repeating again, except for the ad. Instead of having a frontal, now has a circle around them that people have to get out of. But it's effectively the same thing. It's just reversed, right? So the boss comes from here, but nothing really changes. So blasting the ad. You're gonna see some circles spawn in a second. Circle spawned. Everyone gets in tight. We're blasting an ad. Yeah, there. Oh, and there's the tank circle that the ad that happens from the ad. Everyone runs away from that real quick, no worries. But we got our safety zone, right? We killed an ad. We can walk through. Boss cocks his arm back. Falcon Punch. Boom. And then we're doing the same thing. We're killing this right here. So that way when the boss pushes us. Now this one is a little different, right? Because the second time around, when you kill the ad, you need to move up because I don't think this is enough. Right here is not enough room to be able to run against. So you want to kill this to move up. So that way when you get pushed, you have all this space right here. So there we go. We run up. Oh, look at it. Watch it. Watch this, dude. Watch this. Oh my God. Look at it. We get it. We don't have enough room because we were late on killing the ad. I'm sliding. I mirror images. Or no, not mirror images. I alter time. Look at alter time. Boom. Instantly hit it, so I get just a second because if you're too far away at below it, it won't register. And then just in time, I got gripped up. I'm telling you that altar is what saved me. I'm not even kidding. Altar is what saved me. Then, all right, now we're zooming down to the boss's third platform or fourth platform. I think it's the fourth platform, but it's the third phase. Who cares? Okay, now what's happening here is this is where you bloodlust. You're gonna pop everything you got. The boss ain't doing shit right now. You're gonna do as much damage as possible, and then you're gonna start seeing some planets will spawn around the boss. Damn, 9 mil? Glacial Spike be hitting, boy. All right. Now we got one of these planets that spawned. More planets. I don't know. I'm calling them planets, but that's what they are right there. Boom, boom, boom. Planets. You're going to want to rotate with them. You're going to think that you want to rotate with them. You don't have to do that. You can just stand still. Now, right here is the first real mechanic of this phase. this will spawn a ring, and there's 3 of them. You got to know which one spawns first, which one spawns second, and which one spawns third. I'm not going to do this correctly right now because I'm a mage, so I just blink right through. But the way that you want to do it is the first one is spawning. You want to get close to it because what's going to happen is that it's going to expand. And once it expands, you're going to get a debuff. That debuff is going to last for a few seconds, and that debuff has to fall off before the second ring hits you. Remember the sausage? That boss from like Sanctum or whatever? So it's like the same thing. It expands, boom, you get hit, you get a debuff, you wait till the next debuff falls off, and then you get hit by the second one, wait for the debuff to fall off, get hit by the third one. So you're going to see that happen right now. I'm a mage, so I should probably play a different class than a mage when I'm doing these, but look, I get hit by the first one, boom. What I would do is I would see that the second one is spawning right here, and I would wait for my debuffs. He's safe in 3 seconds. I can even show you the debuff. My debuffs are down here. Weird UI, I know, but I love it. So boom, I got hit. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Then the ring is oh, I lied. It wasn't over here. It was right here. I would have died. So I would get hit by this one right when my 3 seconds is up. So I would get hit right here. Boom. Then I would run towards this one, and then I would get hit. Boom, again right here. And then the third one would happen, and I would get hit right when the third debuff, second debuff, right when the second debuff falls off, I'd get hit with the third one. But I'm a mage, so I just blinked that shit. Now, this right here, when the boss casts Devour again, we don't have the things to collapse on, right? So we can't drop the pools under us, but we do have planets. So we run under the planet, doesn't matter which planet. You run under the planet saves you, then you get the fuck out. And now you're just blasting again. Oh, another thing I gotta say, the tank mechanic is AIDS, bro. Okay? The tank mechanic is so bad. Why is the tank mechanic bad? Because the tank, wherever the boss punches, it knocks everyone around him back. So you need to make sure that the tank is gone. If the tank is anywhere near the raid within 20 yards, it's just going to knock everyone all over the place. And trust me, it is the most frustrating thing. So the tank goes somewhere else, deals with everything by himself, you know, toss a few heals his way, but they'll be fine, dude. They'll be fine. That's really the tank mechanic. There might be a taunt swap. I don't know, but it's like, this might be the taunt swap. The circle, boom, then it's you taunt. You taunt when the big wigs and the weak auras tell you to taunt. And then we're going to get some planets that shift into black holes right here. So what this means is that they are not safe. These planets are safe when we have to do the Devour, like, you know, whatever, the Devour, go into the thing and the puddle with the, yeah. Black holes, totally not good. Regular planets, totally good. There's the first one. So if I was not a mage, I'd be running right next to it. Get in the first ring. Boom. I would have the ring already. 3, 2, 1. I would wait. I would get this one next. Boom. 3, 2, 1. And then I would get the third one. Boom. 3, 2, 1. And that's how you deal with that mechanic. No problem. There's another tank mechanic, and I'm sure people are getting bounced all over the place because the tank is way too close. We didn't know these things. We didn't have Ready Check Pull to make a walkthrough video for us. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're about to get a suck in again. If I had timers, right? The timers haven't been put out yet. If I had timers, I'd be able to explain ahead of time what's happening. But right now, we're just going off vibes. Oh, we got another ring coming through. So the ring comes through, you hit it first, you wait for that to fall off, hit the next one. I can just blink all of them, totally fine, and then hit the third one. Tank mechanic again. Taunt swap. Axe is crazy. And now we have another planet was destroyed. So we got another black hole. So we only got this left. Now we got to hide because Devourer We go under, and now we're safe. We only got a little bit of people left. You know, this is like our third attempt, fourth attempt or something. So we didn't really know what was going on. I'm dead. And I'm basically going to fast forward. It's the same thing over and over. But since we had so many people dying, it takes forever. So I'm just going to fast forward a bit. Boom. We got another ring set, another ring set, another ring, another tank mechanic. And the boss is dead. So, to recap, kill the boss before the boss kills you, and you're going to succeed. Peace, bros. Hope you liked it.